Boys and girls, cats and squirrels, the rose-tinted glasses are off, and so let's talk football in Tuesday Touchdown Talk today. So don't forget to be a goat by hitting the like and subscribe button, and as always, you guys are awesome. Thanks for the love and support recently. So let's get into the video. This is my second take here because my microphone just hasn't been working on like anything. Nothing's functioning correctly. Technology issues. Heck yeah, woo! So, I'm just gonna record this over the stuff I already recorded, like the gameplay I already recorded. So this is post, recording Brody / goat, whatever you want to call me. And so, the first game of the week was Jaguars Saints. And the Jaguars sneaked out a win against the Saints. And Trevor Lawrence didn't do necessarily good, but he did what he needed to win, running the ball, best, runner on their team, although ETN did go off. And Derek Carr threw a pick, a touchdown, just relatively mid. And Kamara is starting to get back into action for them. So he's pretty good, but he just needs to ramp up again. The second game of the week was Falcons Buccaneers. So the Falcons squeaked out a win against the Bucs. Desmond Ridder, he's not good, but he's managing games, I guess. Bijan Robinson, I think he got hurt, but they won it on a game-winning kick, like go-ahead field goal to win the game by Younghoe Koo. Bro is an absolute monster. And then Baker Mayfield. I personally think he played better than Desmond Ridder, but he did throw a pick that probably might have cost them the game. Mike Evans went off, but relatively speaking, they didn't do that good. And yeah, so now we got Bears-Raiders. The Bears dominated the Raiders, but it was three bad QBs in that, really. Ryan Hoyer must have got benched. He threw 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Aiden O'Connell came in 75 yards, a touchdown, a pick. I don't even really know who they are. Like, Brian Hoyer is like 40, and Aiden O'Connell is like 20. They're the complete opposites of each other, and neither of them are really good. Also, Josh Jacobs has been sucking dookie water, and Devontae Adams has not played up to his standards, which are quite high. And then the Bears, with no Justin Fields, they pulled off a really dominant win. So good for them. But, Tyson Bagent is not the solution. So now we got a really good game with the Browns and Colts. Oh, my gosh. That was a great one. 39-38. Browns won. It could have gone to overtime, but, it didn't. Unfortunate. I would have liked it to go to overtime. That game was just so much fun to watch. I believe they switched off the Lions game onto this one for like my general area, and I was so happy for that. We got PJ Walker not really doing much, but the Browns defense absolutely carried, and they won really because of that. They're just like so good. And then Jerome Ford for them is, I guess, playing okay. But Deshaun Watson injured again. Let's go. Negative 0.8 fantasy points for me. So let's go. Kareem Hunt has 2 rushing touchdowns. Jeez, what the heck? Didn't know that. Gardner Minshew kind of went off. Minshew Mania is in full effect again. He had 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a pick. But 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, you'll take that. And JT is coming back in action. They have a really good combo of Taylor and Moss.
That's how bad it was.
Josh Downs is really good. Oh, I just heard my voice in the recording. That's weird. Michael Pittman still relatively okay, but they're just kind of a mid team. Commanders Giants was really boring though compared to what we just were talking about. 14-7. That's all I gotta say. I don't even know if Daniel Jones played. Darren Waller kind of did good. But, I mean, that's the only thing I know. Sam Howell pooped the bed, and relatively speaking, the Commanders had no business losing that game, and they did anyways to the Giants. It's just absurd. Why? You had to do that? Come on, man. But anyways, now Lions-Ravens. The Lions. What is up? Come on, man. You're still going to win the division, but, like, you could do it a little more dominantly. If the Packers and Vikings are going to suck tush, then please do good. We need it. We need someone to do good and represent us. Everyone is rooting for you, Lions. Come on, pull through. And now we have the Ravens, who are looking like absolute demons. Like, Lamar just looked ridiculous. Just absurd. And
the car never really won.
Yeah, just won. Anyways, the Bills-Patriots. I don't know what the Bills did wrong to lose that game, but they did. And, yeah, that's disappointing. But, I mean, the Patriots, I guess they did what needed to be done. Sorry, geez, I'm stupid. And they pulled out a win. Although, I mean, James Cook kind of did okay. Although he didn't go off. But he did better than, expected, seeing as they don't give him a lot of touches or anything. And then Mac Jones did well better than anticipated. Anyways, Josh Allen needs to kick it off into high gear again and win. But the Seahawks, they just need to keep taking care of business. And the Cardinals, they just need to keep tanking. Or they need to build more momentum for when Kyler Murray comes back. But honestly, if I'm the Cardinals, I'm trying to get the number 1 or 2 overall pick and just compete in every game. Try and make a winning culture. Get Kyler Murray back. Get him Marvin Harrison Jr. in the draft. And literally you'll have the greatest combo of good players in a while. And then the Seahawks, they just need to try and get in the playoffs. Try and make something happen. Make some magic happen. Because Geno is not him right now. They're taking care of business, but they're sneakily, deceptively bad. Kind of like the Rams. Because the Seahawks can win their division. Surprisingly, right now, they have the same amount of losses as the 49ers. But they have one less than the Rams, who just lost to the Steelers. Which they are... The Steelers, I think, are bad. Although they only have 2 losses. I don't believe they're any good. The Steelers are just not good. It's that simple. Najee Harris is not good. Kenny Pickett is not good. They're just going to end up going 9-8, 10-7, make it in the playoffs maybe, or just barely miss it. But overall, they're going to be that same team we've known for years and years on end, where they just end up 500 basically. Don't have a losing record, but not a winning one. And the Rams, I don't know. They've never been the same since the Super Bowl, and that's kind of on purpose. They bought out for that Super Bowl, and they don't have the same roster, and they just kind of got to try and get a wild card spot at this point. I think they got it in them. I think they're good enough to do that, and I think they should be competitive, but I don't think they can make any noise, so hopefully they get better, though. Chiefs-Chargers, Mahomes had 4 touchdowns, I want to say. 1 pick? Question mark? Yeah, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 424. Jay Herbo had 1 touchdown and 2 picks, 259. That's the difference between them. And Casey and the Chargers both kind of just stopped playing after halftime. The Chiefs, they're the best team in the league. Stop joking to yourself. Stop telling yourself lies. The Chiefs are the best team in the league. Move on with it. And the Chargers can't compete. It's that simple. They need Eckler back, and maybe then they can. But the Chiefs are a different level of good right now. Now, my painful game of the week, the Broncos-Packers. Literally wanted to just cry because of how bad this game was. As a Packers fan, I don't know what we need to do. I don't think we can fix anything, and we're done. We're screwed. The Broncos, they're just as screwed, but they're barely better than us. Dolphins, Eagles. The Dolphins didn't do anything after halftime, really. The Eagles, just, brotherly love. It's carrying them through the league, and they're winning. So, I mean, can't complain for that. And then 49ers, Vikings. Vikings surprisingly won. Did the 49ers get exposed? Question mark? Exclamation point. I don't think so. I think they just are, on a little downhill streak right now. Brock Purdy's going to pick it up again. Christian McCaffrey's going to pick it up again. They'll be fine. But, I mean, if they want to compete with Philadelphia, they got to pick it up. So, either way, the Vikings still aren't good, but they somehow won. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, sub, leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to be a goat. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This was an adventure to record. Peace.